Okay, well, here we are. So, my name is Victor, and I'm running some co-working sessions because something changed in my life recently where I used to be an employee, like, you know, all my life. And now, having moved to Germany, I'm not able to be an employee of the company that I want to work for, so I've opted to be a contractor. And in being a contractor, it gave me an opportunity to set up my own limited liability business, my business entity, and to start kind of thinking of myself as not an employee, but as an entrepreneur. And I'm not entirely sure where that's going to lead me, but I'm excited. And I feel like there's a lot of potential. So what I'm doing with that potential is learning how to set up and run my own business. And part of this is about figuring out what I'm going to offer. Now, as a product manager, it's kind of funny because I don't make anything. I don't sell anything. I don't market anything. I don't generate results by myself. I work with other people. And so my skill set's kind of more around helping others to do better work. And in that, better work means something better for whom? Better for the I dropped something. Better for our customers, better for our shareholders, better for the employees that are working in the venture. The idea is that it create value. Now, I'd like to turn this sort of inward and try applying it for myself. So the intent of these co-working sessions are for me to figure out how I can build on my background of product management to make my own offerings and deliver those, and to apply the methods that I've learned to myself. And in doing this, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've made some fits and starts in trying to set up this stream. And I've felt I feel like I'm finally in a place where I can do a bit more consistently, and I'm at a place where I if I don't jump in and do this and just sort of do it awkwardly and start, then I won't, and I'll continue to be where I have been, which is feeling kind of stuck and not making the progress that I want to make, and not having the results that I want. So here we are. All right. To begin with, the aim of this channel, if you're finding my channel, is to use the collaborative and creative tools that are out there for ourselves, and to learn how to use it with other people, so that anybody, who wants to create something for themselves or with others, feels more confident in being able to use the tools. So this is an exercise in me kind of starting from a place of knowing some things to wanting to learn more, and to help you, whoever's watching this, to learn how to use these tools for yourself. So here we go. To begin with, I am live streaming. How is that happening? Well, it's happening by my having purchased a GoPro. I gotta tell you, as far as live stream cameras, this one is not kind of set up for for webcam use. It doesn't make it easy. I tried a lot of different things in order to get the video from the camera down into the computer, and it was not a straightforward path. So what I ended up doing was buying something off of Amazon. It's a fairly inexpensive Chinese-made video capture device. It cost less than $20, €20, whatever, and it is attached to the GoPro and then attached to a USB port that's plugged into my computer. And I am using OBS as a way of taking the video, taking the audio, and converting it into a stream that can then go to YouTube, which you're now watching. So what you're seeing on screen here is the video source from the GoPro, and then behind that we have the OBS software. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust some things here on OBS so that I can show you my desktop, and so you can see me at the same time, because it's kind of a nice effect to see who's talking and doing the stuff, because all these wonderful gestures are very human, and they help keep us connected and interested in what's going on. So you probably see on screen, you might see on screen what I'm doing. If not, actually I might not. So I'm going to see if I can adjust the video. Oh no, I'm grabbing and dragging the wrong stuff. Come on. How about that? Yeah, okay. So let's take this and put me up, put baby up in the corner. Yeah, I guess that corner is as good as any. And now you can see, like, OBS off into infinity, because what's happening is I'm, projecting my, I'm telling OBS to show my big display here, right? And so this is the property configuration for a big display. I can like choose, from different displays. This one down here shows, my studio window and other things. And okay, so that's how we added the display. The GoPro window here I added by adding a video capture device, and that video capture device is configured to point at my the USB capture device. And I like the idea of being able to switch between sort of this view, which has the desktop, and my video there. So what I will do is I also like to have the ability to just to pop in and be live and big. So let's make a big image of me that I can drop in at any time if I feel like I want to be more a center part of the conversation. But I'm going to drag that to the bottom of my list so that it only shows when I want it to show. No, I guess it doesn't only show when I want it to show, because I can kind of see it down there at the bottom of the screen, there, whatever. Yeah, that don't matter. But it's a little bit annoying. I wonder if I can adjust that. Come on. There we go. I'll put it kind of like that. Now, when I want to, I can drag it up to the top of my list, and it'll show me, kind of. And when I don't want it to show big, I can drag it down to the bottom. And there we have it, my OBS setup. But I also like to listen to music, so I'm going to drag in, I guess, so what I'd really like to be able to do is to have music playing on VLC. It's a nice audio software. Can I, Mr. Computer, will you please, there we are. Sometimes never mind. So here we have my VLC media player, and I'm going to bring VLC source. I'm going to bring some files in. I've been listening to like The Orb and various Alex Patterson jams. Alex Patterson being the center guy of The Orb. for like almost 2 years and almost exclusively. So, I don't know what it is about, the vibe and the aesthetic, but I'm jamming with it. And I found a group on Facebook that's dedicated to it, and they have a wonderful selection of like Alex Patterson's back catalog. And so I've been listening to hundreds of hours of that. All right, let's play.
Whoa, turn it up.
Now you may not dig this, bro. Dig this.
I'm just noticing I can't hear myself
Probably do.
either.
I figured if you didn't, then I'd kick it
The way
in
to
gear
fix
until
that
you
is to
get
go
with
into
it.
the advanced
You
audio
split
properties,
it. Trust me, it's a good
change
thing.
it from
Quick as in
monitor
a
off
place with all the
to
bass we could
monitor
bring.
and
Make your
output.
hood sing the praises
There
of
we
the all
go.
we like. It's all me like what?
And now I should be able to hear myself with a bit of an echo and a delay. So I don't like that.
Please don't say it. If you faded, simply back away from the microphone. It's well known that back in the day, in the beginning, if you had something to say,
Maybe this is a bit loud.
Actually,
Let me turn the monitor back on so that I can hear myself and get the levels right. So let's turn down the music a bit. There we go. Ooh. Good stuff. Yeah, that's perfect. Can hear the echo of myself, but that's probably going to be distracting, so I'll turn it off. There we go. Oh, I don't know if you like it seems like pretty much everybody just does not like to hear their own voice, especially if it echoes. It's like it makes it hard to do anything. So there we have it. We have like OBS all set up. Now, in order to get this onto YouTube, what I had to do is create a channel. There's plenty of stuff on the internet and on YouTube. They like have instructional videos and everything, so I'm not going to get into that. Now, my journey to getting here is included, I'm in Germany, and the process of like getting a business entity in Germany is not super straightforward. So it involved me like finding a tax lawyer that I can consult with, and he connected me with like the options for setting up a business, and the kind of administrative services around doing that, which included like getting a notary to help me set up the paperwork for the entity. It involved setting up a business, which was a real hassle, and it also involved actually registering the business and going into the registry to pay a fee and all this kind of stuff. Now, that seems like a short list, but in all, it took me like, over 3 months in order to do. It was ridiculous. Now, I will plug the bank that I ended up using just because I'm so grateful to them for helping me to get things up and running. So I ended up using Quanto, and I misspelled it. And I'm noticing like the bar at the bottom of the screen, it shows like my lower shirt area here. So I'm gonna end up trying to fix that in just a minute. But anyway, Quanto.com. What is Quanto, you ask? Well, Quanto is a business bank. I don't know where exactly they do business, but if you're in the EU and you're looking to get set up with your own business, I would totally check this company out, because I tried setting up a business bank account using a traditional bank, and it took take like weeks in order to do. These guys had me up and running within a week, and it was spot on. It looks like they also have some offerings that came available since I got started around company creation. I would highly recommend it. Pricing wise, I mean, the options are totally affordable, anywhere from like, less than 20 euros per month up to like something more premium. I think I'm literally just using this solo plan because there's not much that I need. So I'm paying like $10 or €10 a month for a business bank account, and that feels like very doable. I even was able to get myself a virtual business credit card. I was expecting it to take like, weeks to get, because I used N26 to set up my own individual, like personal account, bank account when I moved to the EU or to Germany, and that did take like a month because they had to send me a card in the mail, and it was just a hassle. Konto, you can actually set up a virtual digital credit card that you can install in your wallet on and use for Apple Pay and all that kind of stuff. And I got the card within like 5 minutes. It was just like unbelievably easy. Screen. What we've got here is my nascent business website. So you kind of got to start, I guess, with like a web domain. And so the web domains I found using Google domains, and they charge around, a minimum of something like $12 per year to keep your domain registered. But basically, that's what allowed for me to get vlct0r.com. I've been meaning to get the German domain also, and I'm kind of debating trying to set this up during the live stream, just so that I can show how it works. Let's see if I can make that happen. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what information is going to show when I try to log into Google Domains, so I'm going to bring it down off screen and hide it for a moment, and log in, and that will make me feel more safe and secure. So hang tight with me for just a second while I do the boring work. I'm just kind of jam. Listening to Alex Patterson's Music Time. I don't even know like where or when or how it played, but he brings the jams, man. This is from Jay Dilla's Donuts album, which, like, if you haven't checked out, it's funky as hell. You should check it out. Still trying to get into my Google Domains account, and my web client or Firefox is running kind of slow, so I'll continue to pop my head and jam. Ooh. Looks like the stream quality is dropping also. I noticed some other things that are open. I'm going to try closing those things. See, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Oh my God, Google, come on. Help me out here.
Inside an Easter donut mega mix.
Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not what I want. And Google has me doing the CAPTCHA thing. All right. Now, even though I've been in tech for a while, like I've never really set up or like run my own, website. So all of this stuff is fairly new to me, and I'm certain I'll end up learning more about it. Oops, that's not the one that I want. I want VLCT0R. I ended up getting VLCT0R also, just so that I could, so that it's if somebody mistypes it, then they go to the right place. All right. Well, here we are. So at the moment, I've been creating my website on Pantheon, so it lives there. But I'm trying out Squarespace, and so you can see the Squarespace over here in development. And so maybe what we'll do here is to repoint, to publish a page on Squarespace, do a little bit of development first, then point the my Google domain to the Squarespace site. I haven't really played a whole lot with Squarespace yet, but I jumped in. I've heard good things about it, so we will just sort of go with what we'll see how it works. All right. In order to point my my domain to go to a place, so that when you type vlct0r.com, hit enter, and then it actually goes somewhere, I had to set up the website forwarding. So what I do is go to website here, and you can edit forwarding. And what you do is put in the website where you want to go to. Now, I'd like to add another forwarding domain, and I think learn more about forwarding a domain, forward from.
This is Bendix, the Tomorrow People.
What is the magic that makes
I want a different forward too, and I forgot how to do that. So maybe I can fuss with this for just a minute. Add a forwarding address? Maybe. Okay. I want to set up a subdomain stream, maybe? Streamvictor.com? Channel? YouTube.victor.com? I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I should use here. Let's try public for now. Public.victor.com. Public stream, public channel. I don't know. We'll just roll with it. So we're gonna go public.victor.com, And, oh, I don't want to enter yet. I need to like forward it to somewhere. Okay. So where I want to forward it to is I want to forward it to my, to the YouTube channel. So I'm going to copy that address. I will stick it over here in the forward to, I think I'm going to have it do temporary redirects for the time being.
Original.
With SSL on and turn it on.
The name of the game.
So what should happen? Domain forward.
And this is Raymond Scott.
What do you call a pair of eyes that sparkle and gleam, light up the skies? The name of the game is Lightworks.
It's not exactly what I want.
How do you show
Keep the
those
existing
teasing
records.
looks so they dazzle and shine? His heart does flips. The name of the game is Lightworks. How do you blush so shyly and make it linger yet boldly?
Like I figured this out by accident, trying it elsewhere, and for whatever reason, it's not working. Okay. Forward your domain or URL. Yes, right. Forward your subdomain. Ah, here we are. Okay. Click on the domain name. Add a forwarding address. Okay, so let's try this out. I'm going to go back to the top. There we go. Yeah. View page. All right. Now, click website. Yes. Click on hamburger. Add a forwarding address. Add a forwarding address. There we go. There we go. Oh. Click forward to, well, I know where I want to get to. Is there an option here that says forward a subdomain? Hit edit. Forwarding address, edit, plus for forward a subdomain. Is that like an option anywhere? Add a forward from? Domain or subdomain. Okay. So if I delete that, does that remove my stuff? I don't know. Okay, no, that's still there. And then it added something else. That's cool. Okay, so now when I go to public.vlct0r.com and hit enter, and it should bring me to the, well, maybe that'll take some time. Anyway, so, we'll see. You can try it yourself when you're watching this, see if it works. Public.vlct0r.com should end up referring to the YouTube channel. I mean, Google tells me that it does already. It's identified it as a YouTube channel, and it's showing the thumbnail there, so it should work. Anyway, that's where we are. So we have Squarespace now to set up. And what I wanted, the reason I wanted this is because I wanted to be able to add in like a link, shorter link, which is https://public.vlct0r.com. And now it's a nice clean looking link instead of the Google channel link. And here we are. This is what it looks like when you're in Squarespace editing a page. And what I like, compared to some of the other, like say, developing directly on like WordPress is that it feels a bit more out of the box and flexible. There's some things that seem very similar. Sounds like there's somebody at the door. I will mute my my mic somehow.
My life has changed. I'm not ashamed to confess that you gave me the key to my happiness. Yeah. Love and happiness. I had some doubts till you came into my life. Show me what love is all about. I don't really care who's right or wrong. Ooh, we know I don't care. I don't really care. Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't. Hey girl, you know I love you. I tried to stay away from you. Oh yeah. And you tried to stay away from me. But being together, my love, that's the way it was meant to be. I need you. I know you need me too. But being together, my love. Oh no. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, that's the way. It was meant to be now. Ooh-wee. So you know that I don't really care who's right or wrong now. Can't you see, girl, what you do to me? I don't really care. Oh no, no, I don't. I don't really care. Oh yeah, can't you see? Can't you see what you mean to me? Oh no, yeah. Oh, gee, I love you so.
And coming up is an old favourite from the Chill Chewy Tuesday sessions. I bet you can't guess what this is.
That's somewhat awkward. Maybe you don't take care of packages like in the middle of the live stream, but there we have it. What more to say? Well, I'm going to catch my breath, and I'm just going to focus on trying to flip through the page here, see if I want it before I hit publish. I might notice lack of alignment in there. Maybe there's an option here to like increase the end of. There we are. Cool.
Just because I really love you. Just because I really
So this, like what we were watching right now, is like intended to be an episode of this public co-working.
I don't think
I think it could be that not everybody would want to like work out in public. So I think. So beyond public, I'll also be offering private co-working so that we can be in a little bit more private and safe environment and actually work on more sensitive things.
just because I really love you, baby. Just
Lastly,
because
if things go well, then perhaps we'll offer dedicated co-working sessions so that we can actually focus on. Oops, I'd like to be smaller. I want it to be bigger. Can I make it bigger?
how much
Can I make it bigger?
confusion do you think one man can
Can
stand?
I drag this over a little bit and make it smaller?
Isn't it a beautiful
Yes, there we go.
illusion? Holding a man in the palm of your little hand. But girl, I just can't help myself. I wouldn't do it for anybody else. I only do it just because I really, really love you. Just because I really love you, baby. I let you
Looks like a bit of an empty space there, but I guess what am I going to do about that?
You know I can't live without just because I can't break without you. Just because
It's a little spacer there. That's what's isn't that very clever? So if I drag this over so that it's space. Hey! Alright. Nice. Groovy. Now, I feel like having, privacy, like terms and conditions, is a smart thing to do. So let's see here. Feels like I can edit the header. What happens when I edit the header? Edit the header. Select the logo. Well, I did like the. No, I don't. I was going to say like, oh, I kind of like my logo. No, I don't like my logo at all. I want a different logo. I want a good logo
And
that
this is
better
going out to
represents
the original song,
me.
man.
And like,
Shinya Mada out there in Tokyo.
I have not found
Wonder.
a decent logo. But I do have a kind of crappy logo, if I can find it.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by, make believe that you don't see the tears, just let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you,
Ugh, okay. Well, I cannot find it, so I will not try to use it. Oh, maybe I can just steal it from the other website. I don't know. Let's try it out. Grab the image? That's strange.
Hey, you don't have to explain. I can dig it if you've got another woman. You've got your own life to live. And I've got mine. All I'm saying is that if you see me walking down the street,
No, that's not allowing me to do it. Okay, well, screw it. We're just gonna jump on in and do the thing. So, if you are like me and you are not a brand consultant, how does one make a logo? Well, I asked Google. Well, let's ask DuckDuckGo this time since I'm using Facebook. Logo generator.
tell them how beautiful inside. I love it. And I just...
There's a puppy tail down there that I was just stepping on. Best free logo maker, Looka. Okay, well, let's give you a try, Looka.
And on the groove check-in, center stage on the mic, and we putting it on wax. It's the news.
The thing about that zero is like it actually needs to look like a zero, and I think it most looks like a zero when it has that slash thing through it. So I'm gonna see if I can find a logo design where the font does that. Let's make a logo. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get with the .com in there. Let's go back. Come on. The hell? Can I go back? Okay. That would be kind of cool if I could. Oh well, whatever. Let's say consulting. Those that I like. I like. So far, none of them really.
Smiles and frowns always exchange. Personal life cease never. Learn to live and rearrange.
I don't know, man.
What you gonna wear tomorrow?
None of them are like connected.
What you gonna wear tomorrow?
Grayscale, yellow and teal.
What you gonna wear
There we go. Okay.
What you gonna wear tomorrow?
Slow.
What you gonna wear tomorrow? Will it look good or bad? Is it the one I've been proud of?
business. There we go. Let's try that.
Most people can take a grudge and complain until the time is up. For what we've got going together, complain's just not enough.
Not too shabby.
What you gonna wear tomorrow? Tell me.
This one's not bad.
What you gonna wear tomorrow? Oh,
No.
what you gonna wear tomorrow? Tell me.
Nope.
What you gonna wear tomorrow? Oh,
Oh. Yeah, okay.
what you gonna wear tomorrow? Will it be a shirt and tie?
Do I feel super secure about showing my email addresses? Kind of, because I use like two-factor authentication. Good for me. So here's my full list. Which one am I going to use? I'm going to use my spam account.
Just why you think I'm walking,
It's going to ask me if I'm logging in.
looking good and feeling strong? What you gonna wear tomorrow? Tell me. What you gonna wear tomorrow? Oh, tell me. What you gonna wear tomorrow? Tell me. Hey, tell me, baby. What you gonna wear tomorrow? Oh, listen.
Are we
What you gonna wear
down here?
shirt and tie? What you gonna wear tomorrow?
Oh my good God. Well, whatever. Continue as guest for now, I
At
guess.
a pub in Aylesbury later, big rubber dub style, but we're staying with the soul.
I am liking none of these.
On that donut Sunday. Oh yeah.
So, anyone else is like finding it a bit challenging to find good logos? Like, I totally relate. Maybe I should just use the chintzy one for now. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to give this another moment or two, and if I don't find some